Hey, good afternoon again. This is Lee Sowers. Welcome to our live webinar. I thank you for taking time out from your busy schedule to join us this afternoon. Hopefully, we're going to give you some really good, useful information. I'm going to give you a lot of information in a little bit of time here. I'm going to compact it in because I know you have a busy schedule. I'm going to also provide my contact information at the end. That's in case you don't get everything, you want to hear some of it again. If you'd like to talk to me personally about some of the things I've covered, you're welcome to reach out and contact me. I have over 20 years in the business. I've worked as an agent, as a manager of other agents, as an executive for a national real estate company. Now I work as Exec VP with Home Actions. I have a lot of information I've gotten over those years. I work coaching and consulting now with a lot of the top producers from the top brands. I've seen a lot of things that time and time again are working out there. That's what I want to share with you this afternoon. So again, thank you for your time. Let's make it useful. Let's roll. What are we going to talk about? We're going to talk about how to get more leads, listings, and referrals. We're going to talk about how to make your social media work harder for you, get more traffic and leads from your company website, and mine your sphere of influence for all the business that's in. You know, today the number one reason realtors lose business, they fail to stay in touch with their past clients and their sphere of influence. Some organizations, such as the National Association of Realtors, estimate that realtors lose 3 out of 4 sales because they fail to stay in touch with their sphere of influence. So one of the themes today is going to be to stop losing clients to your competitors. Why is that so important? Obviously, you know why it's important not to lose clients, but I want to focus on the sphere of influence, which some call their PC or personal connections. You know, did some research out there. I didn't do it. Inman Research did it. That's a big national market research company that works in the real estate industry. They asked homeowners, buyers, and sellers, how did you originally connect with your real estate agent? Well, that's important to know. And they came back overwhelmingly, you see the check mark, and said it was a referral from a friend or a friend of a friend. I have to tell you, by definition, a referral from a friend or a friend of a friend, that's your sphere of influence. Let's look at the other side of the coin. They asked realtors, where do your best leads? Where does most of your business come from? 86% of realtors, a really large number, all right, said that it comes from their sphere of influence. So let me ask you one of the key questions of the day. And that question is, if everyone in your sphere of influence came to you or recommended you to their friends, neighbors, relatives as the go-to realtor when it was time for them to enter the market, so you got all that business, would you in fact have more business? I'm going to ask a very related question to that. If you could get your social media and web pages to work harder for you and get more leads, would you have more business? I think that everybody, you know, I do this in front of groups, at awards ceremonies, at other functions, at learning, teaching functions, and I get about 100% show of hands like, yep, if I could get everybody in my sphere of influence, if I could get all those people off the social media that were visiting my website, I would have more business. Well, there's a few things you have to do. First of all, first and foremost, to get business from your sphere of influence, you have to be top of mind in your sphere of influence. Second, to get business from not only the people in your sphere, but the people that visit you on your website, on your social media, you need a way to determine who's about to enter the market so you can reach out, make sure you're the first agent that contacts them so that you get that business. So how can you do that? Well, there's a lot of ways to do it. I know that some agents, hey, we're just coming off the summer, some throw little barbecues and stuff for people in their sphere of influence. They send them anniversary cards, they send them gifts and things over the holidays, all good methods. I want to talk about a method I'm going to call e-prospecting. That's using the power of E. E again, your social media, that's E. Email is the power of E. Your website, anything out there electronically, not postcards, not direct mail. not hosting a barbecue, not sending them a gift. Again, all good strategies. But I want to focus today on the power of E, getting out there. You know why? Because it's the most effective, efficient, and economical way to keep in touch with that entire sphere and all those people. In order for this strategy to work for you and be successful, you've got to have 7 elements. I call it the 7 essentials. Where did I get this list? I got it from talking to all those top producers, the top earners at the awards ceremonies for many different brands. And I found out there's a commonality in what they were doing. And the common things they have, the common things they do, they have a database so they can get in front of all of their personal connections, their entire sphere of influence. They have content that's of value to their reader. They're not just always asking them, do you want to list, do you want to sell? They provide content that has value to the people so they stay engaged. They're out there consistently. Consistency, being out there consistently all year, is very important. You can't give up in the selling season. I know you're very busy, but that's the secret of top producers. They don't give up over the selling season. They don't give up through the holidays. They're out there consistently, at least every 2 weeks all year, mining that sphere for business. Branding, you need to set yourself apart from other realtors. Why should they come to you? That was the number one question I used to get when I was a realtor. What makes you different than any other realtor? What are you going to do for me? What do you bring to the table that's different besides other realtors? You've got to answer that question to get the business. You need a way to find out who's going to get in the market so you can generate leads. All right, just being out there in touch, just being out there, for example, with the recipe of the month or some other content that people may find interesting, does not automatically get you leads. You need support. You need somebody to basically do it for you. You don't have a lot of time to be doing this, especially to be a computer, a database, a marketing expert. You need somebody to do it for you so you can go out on those listing appointments and do the showings and get the business. And last but not least, you need reports. You're going to invest, make an ROI in any program that you use. You need to make sure it's paying off. A lot of realtors will come to me and say, well, I know when I get a listing and I know how I make a sale. Understood. But remember, the strategy here is staying in touch with your sphere and working that sphere on a consistent basis to get that business. You need to make sure you're working them, that they're paying attention, that they're engaged, that they're responding to you. Those are the metrics and the reports you need to see. If you get that and you practice it, it will pay off and you will get that additional business. You notice down here I just have a little picture of the Titanic. I thought I'd throw in a little humor. I talk to a lot of successful agents that have all 7 essentials. I also talk to some that only have a couple. You know, well, I have some branding and I send things out a few times a year. You know what? This is one of those, it's hit or miss. Either you have all 7 and you're going to get results, or you don't and you will not get results. That's why I showed the Titanic. You can't have 3 of the 7 essentials and get half of the results. If you don't have any, you're not going to get the results that you want. And perhaps that is the single biggest thing of all the realtors I talk to. A lot of them are going to say, well, this didn't work. I tried it. Those are the people that didn't have the 7 essentials. The ones sitting at those award ceremonies, the top producer tables, they had all 7. Now, why might you not have all 7? I know I didn't. I'm going to relate this to me. I don't want to be, upsetting or insulting anyone, so I'm going to relate it to me. When I was a realtor, I had trouble putting together a program like this because I didn't have a lot of time. I had a chaotic, crazy, busy schedule. I know I needed to prospect, but I didn't have time to do it. I couldn't find good content, so I resorted to sending out, the standard market report my company sent every month. And it was the same thing the other realtors in the office were sending out. It didn't set me apart. Wasn't a graphic designer, so I used either my company template or one of the templates, that I could get cheap or free on the market. Again, looking like every other agent out there. I was not a PC expert, so I didn't know how to get my database together. That's pretty common. When I talk at the big awards ceremonies, do presentations, do learning seminars, I find that only 1 in 10 agents have a complete database of their entire sphere, all of their personal connections, including the people from Facebook, from LinkedIn, from other social media, their iPhone, their iPad. That's one of the key things. So let me tell you, I want to tell you for a moment, to get all 7 essentials, there's one program out there that provides them all. It has a very high ROI. It's very economical, efficient, and like I said, effective. And that program is Home Actions. We're going to start by building your database. You don't need to understand anything about files, uploads, downloads, imports, exports. We're going to build that database for you, and we're going to give you complete exclusivity. And nobody else can ever send the Home Actions program, the prospecting program I'm going to show you, to the people in your sphere of influence. Your personal connections will never see this from another real estate agent. Gives you a tremendous advantage. And once we have that database, what are we going to send them? What we're going to send them is compelling content. Remember, I said you need good content to keep them engaged. We're going to write 6 new articles every 2 weeks. Articles like ways to burglar-proof your home when you go on vacation. Articles that every homeowner or potential homeowner wants to read. Why? Because they're all about the home and their possessions. It's their biggest investment. You help them take care of that, improve the value, tell them things that assist them with their home, making it safe. They're going to respect you. You're going to become a trusted homeowner advisor. You're going to keep them engaged, and that is extremely important. Keeping them engaged is the first step there to getting the leads from them when they're going to get in the market. So how do we keep them engaged? We send out your Home Actions every 2 weeks, again with 6 articles. You see the 6 pictures here, and there's a little paragraph next to it. That paragraph is the teaser paragraph. The picture highlights the theme of the article. So our editorial staff is going to write for you 6 articles every 2 weeks, send it out to your entire sphere of influence. Notice there's complete branding. I showed this realtor from Caldwell Banker here. There's complete branding to her brand, her information, her social media. You see the links there. Her website. It's a complete system to go out and get all of your branding in front of your entire sphere of influence every 2 weeks. So I'm going to go into these in detail and show how each of them works to generate you leads. I just want to let you know the Home Actions that you saw. And here you can see again, Berkshire Hathaway, Century 21, ERA, Caldwell Banker, RE/MAX. We work with all the top brands to brand you. Each one is unique and different. We create custom branding for you. It's actually, the Home Actions you saw there is delivered as an active web page, which means all of the widgets, all of the links, everything we put in there is active and live. People can click on it, and that's how we start getting you leads, because we put in addition to the standard articles like how to burglar-proof your home, we put in additional articles called trigger articles. They indicate buying and selling intentions. Look at one here. I just circled it. Hope you can read it there. But it says 5 reasons not to sell your home yourself. You know, that's very powerful right now in the market. A lot of people think they can do a FSBO, just stick the for sale by owner sign in the yard, save a real estate commission. Well, this article will tell them exactly why they don't want to do that. Not only that, but when they click to open it and read it, and the people that are reading this are the people in your personal connections that are thinking about putting a home on the market. So we're going to send you an email alert every time they click to open it, their name, their address, their phone number, their email, so you can reach right out to them, be the first realtor to contact them. Now, we have hundreds of these articles. We have ones on the buyer side as well as the seller side. We'll work with you to choose the appropriate trigger articles best suited for your market to get you leads of people that are about to enter the market so you can be the first realtor in front of them. People about to enter the market also want information, so we're going to help you get your market leader and RPR reports out there. If you don't know if you have them in your office, check with your broker. I'm pretty sure you do, or you can check with me. Again, at the end, I'll give you my contact information. These are great reports, everything about the market, and the people about to get into the market, they'll want to go in and they'll want to read that information. You'll get that information, and that's what's going to help you get out there in front of them and get the leads. Now, in addition to the trigger articles, to the market reports, the information on properties and home values, and everything we put in to do that, to help, identify who's about to get in the market, we're also going to put in your listings, your open houses, your virtual tours. And when we do that, here's how it's going to work for you. Not only is it going to help fill up your open houses, get you exposure for your listings. Now, I know in today's market, you may not need a lot of help selling a good listing, but hey, it's always nice to attract buyers, isn't it? This is also going to help you get out there and get more listings. When you walk in, and I know a lot of agents that walk into the listing appointment with their laptop and show the home actions and how they're digitally marketing a person's property. And that homeowner asks the question, what are you going to do for me that's different? You're going to show them your home actions and what you're going to do to market your property and get out there. Not only are you getting out in front of the people of your sphere of influence, but you're getting out to your entire market area. We made it very easy to share, for people to post to their social media, for people to forward to friends, relatives, and neighbors who they know are getting in the market. You see the big red arrow down here that says go viral in your market. Well, that's one of the key things that we do. We help you get out there. In fact, that's the secret to our success. Every 2 weeks, we go out there, not only to contact your sphere and your personal connections, but help you go viral in your entire market, help you find sellers for the listings you have you take more good listings, fill up your open houses. You all know a full open house can be a great source of buyer and seller leads, and oftentimes you'll even get both sides of the sale. Those are the things that we do to help you get the leads. In addition, though, I said you need to brand yourself. So I showed you what some of the home actions look like. I want to focus in, as I promised I would, on that branding that appears at the top of every home actions. Here's Faith. I'm going to show you how we actually work to make her company tools, the things she's already invested in, more effective. See the two red arrows there? Right, one is pointed to her social media. Those are live links to Faith's Facebook Realtor page, her Twitter, her LinkedIn. You all want more out of your social media? We're going to drive a lot of people out to your social media. How do we know that? Again, it's an active web page. We track every click. You'll be able to see all the contact information for everybody that visits and clicks on your Facebook Realtor page. And that's how we're going to show you that we drive a lot of traffic to it. They're going to go out there, read about your awards, your excellence, the things that you've done. They're going to pre-sell themselves on working with you. As you also know, the secret to getting likes and shares, which is what helps you get those leads, is compelling content. So we're going to post all of the content, or any of the content, depending on which you like, out to your social media pages, so you have that fresh, great content on your Facebook, on your LinkedIn, and other social media. That's, again, going to help you get that following, expand that sphere of your personal connections. We're also going to do the same with your website. There's great information on all the websites. Buyer FAQs, seller FAQs, how much home can I afford, mortgage widgets. You know what? Those are very valuable tools. We're going to put them in. We're going to put them in to your home actions, and that's very valuable to the people thinking of getting in the market. So they're going to keep coming back and using those tools. You're going to provide value to them. It's going to make you a realtor they want to work with. In addition, we're going to show you again exactly who's clicking, not just a number, but all their contact information, so you can reach out, be the first realtor to contact them. Now, this is a very robust program, but I want to let you know, the number one thing realtors said is, don't give me a lot of work to do. Don't give me something else I have to learn and it takes time, because I already have a crazy busy schedule. And we listened. So we're going to do the program for you. We're going to write the content or help you put in your listings, open houses, and virtual tours. Our professional staff, editorial staff will help you do that. Our database experts will build your database and update your database for you. Our graphic designers will create that custom look and feel for you and update it as often as you want. Graphic design, free for the life of the program, comes with the program. Our marketing assistants are going to make sure it gets out every 2 weeks. Essentially, you're going to spend a few minutes setting it up with myself. That's why I brought up my experience in the business. I'm going to work with you to customize the program. You're going to turn it over to our experts. You're going to set it and forget it, so you can go on out. Again, do those showings, take those listings, get the additional business. Hey, I know I covered a lot in a few minutes here. I wanted to end with two things. First, my contact information at the bottom, as I promised, my cell phone and my email address. I'd love to chat with you more. I don't expect you to jump up and want to try our program after just a few minutes of explaining it. But what I would like to do is have an opportunity to have a longer conversation with you, talk to you about the program, and get you to try it. I put up 10 reasons to try it there. I'll leave these up so you can look through them. Perhaps the best one is for your time in attending the webinar today, I can offer you a free month. By the way, what is a month? A month of the program, all right, is $60. There is no contract. You can try it month to month as you would like to do the program. So I'll talk more to you about the pricing, how this would work for you in your market, exactly with your needs and the things that you need to accomplish. That's what I do. I help realtors be more successful. I'd like to have a shot helping you be more successful. I do thank you for your time. I look forward to hearing from you. As the holidays come up here, I wish you a great close to 2017. And again, hopefully you'll get a great start on building that pipeline and sales for 2018 and close a few more deals this year by deciding to try Home Actions. Again, this is Lee. Thank you for your time. I wish you all the best. Take care.